Welcome to a broadcast of the recent Lorain County Commissioners' General Meeting. Unless otherwise announced, meetings are held Wednesday morning at the Administration Building, 226 Middle Avenue, 4th floor, downtown Elyria. These are public meetings and you are invited to attend. Agendas are posted prior to the meeting at www.loraincounty.us. Click on Departments to see the Commissioners page, then click on View Agenda.
Good morning. Can we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yeah, it was a great Pledge of Allegiance. Well, Bev Beidelman is not here today, so I'm just going to use this little prayer thing that I have here on my desk. It says, "When I have offended a friend, I thank you, Lord, for the chance to right any wrongs. Dissolve my pride that may keep me from making amends. Amen." And then it's like a little funny thing. It says, "If you don't grow vegetables, it helps to praise your neighbor's garden." There you go. Welcome to the June 10th meeting of the Lorain County Board of Commissioners. Commissioner Lundy has our dog from the Lorain County Dog Kennel this morning.
Okay, we're going to try not to repeat what happened last time. So, yeah.
Exactly 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So for the folks who weren't here, we had a dog last time wanted to make a statement. Hopefully we won't have that this time. We have this is a 7-year-old boxer, correct? 7-year-old boxer. It's a female and was found in the city of Lorain. And certainly we want to make sure that this fine dog finds a home. How many dogs do we have out there? We have 25 out there right now, so obviously a lot need adopted. So I know all the parents are looking at me like saying, "Don't tell my kids to take the dog home." So, but certainly we do this each week so that we can make sure we find a good home for all these dogs. But this one I think would make a great pet, right? You want to find a home? You bet.
Boxers are great dogs.
There you go.
The dog warden just told me last week we adopted 33 dogs from the kennel, or 29 last week and 33 the week before. So thank you all for coming out and supporting our dog kennel so get our dogs adopted. Madam Clerk?
Right now we're going to do our presentations for the solid waste coloring contest winners. Brandi Schnell.
Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Brandi Schnell. I'm the Community Outreach Coordinator for Lorain County Solid Waste Management District. Today we're going to be showing you a PowerPoint presentation of our winning calendar contest entries. Every year we hold the calendar contest, which is open to all students in 1st through 12th grade in all of the Lorain County schools. As always, the talent this year was outstanding. Commissioner Kokoski and I judged the winners. We had a hard time narrowing it down, but we did get it down to 13, which is 12, one for each month, as well as one for the cover. This year we had a total of 1,381 entries from a total of 40 different schools in Lorain County. That's up from last year's participation by about 450 entries more than last year. So we did excellent this year. Each winner is going to receive a gift card which was donated by GT Environmental, a certificate of appreciation, and a copy of their artwork. And then when the calendars are printed, they will get some calendars to hand out to their family and friends. So here are the winners that we have for this year.
That's cool.
That's
I love that little curtain opening up.
Our cover artist is Tyrell Howard. He is a 12th grader from Lorain High School. So this will be the cover of our 2016 calendar.
Very cool.
Our January artist is Audrey Fallish, a 4th grader from Redwood Elementary, which is in Avon Lake. February is Max DeLotel, 1st grader from Erie View Elementary. which is also in Avon Lake. March 2016 will be Sarah Calhoun, a 10th grader from Midview High School. April will be Rebecca Striffler, 4th grader from Erie View Elementary. May, Olivia Quick, 2nd grader, First Baptist Christian School. June is Lily Parker, a 3rd grader from Windsor Elementary. July, Chase Baldwin, 6th grader, South Amherst Middle School. August, John Belak, 8th grader from Nord Middle School.
5th.
Oh, I guess I need to, make that a
Glasses?
little bit bigger. Glasses, maybe.
Oh, gee.
September 2006 will be Sarah Slack, a 10th grader from Firelands High School. October, Cora Bourne, 8th grader, South Amherst Middle School. November, Lorain Rounds, 5th grader, Firelands Elementary. December, Zach Baldwin, 8th grader, South Amherst Middle School. And then we would just like to thank everybody for their support, including you commissioners and GT Environmental for the gift cards. And then the judges, me and Commissioner Kokoski. Thank you.
It was very hard to pick.
It
We
was.
tried to get one from each grade, at least to, but then they're so hard to pick because they're so good. And such talent at such a young age it's astounding. So.
Yes. So now I would like to invite you, Commissioner Kokoski, to come down. We're going to present the awards to the students that have come. 7 out of the 13 have come today with their parents to receive their award. So in alphabetical order is how I will call them up. So first I would like to call up Chase Baldwin, 6th grader from South Amherst Middle School. Whoop, 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 go back.
Sorry, that's how we do it.
We like to embarrass you.
I'm gonna do one more. Thank you.
All right. Next we have Zach Baldwin, 8th grader from South Amherst Middle School. And if you're keeping track, yes, they are brothers. We did not know that when we picked them.
Interesting, yeah.
That just shows you we don't pay attention to. All right, next is Cora Bourne, an 8th grader, also from South Amherst Middle School. All right, next we have Sarah Calhoun, 10th grader from Midview High School.
I don't know, should we look at your dad or? I don't know.
Split the difference.
I'll look that way.
Thank you. Okay, Max DeLotel, 1st grader from Erie View Elementary School.
Yeah, he does.
That's why I like little like this. Little dogs, I like little.
Hang on. Okay.
All right. Lily Parker, 3rd grader from Windsor Elementary School.
Nice job. Good artist. Good job. That's fun, huh?
And we have Rebecca Striffler, 4th grader from Erie View Elementary School. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Commissioners, for your continued support of this, and we will have the calendars available to hand out at the Lorain County Fair.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Great
Brandy's
job,
the one that
kids.
always gets all the compliments from the teachers and the children. She goes into all the schools and does a lot of teaching them about reducing, reusing, and recycling.
Very good, you know your 3 R's, Commissioner.
Because of the coloring contest.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Madam Clerk.
Under
moving on.
resolutions, number 1, investments.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
All in.
Oh,
Yay.
there you go. Okay.
Oh, do we want to wait?
All in. Oh.
What's it?
Are we playing poker?
Your super exciting meeting, I don't know why they.
Bye. Thank you for your
Thank you.
participation.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The Caps are
seeing you,
in the
bud.
NBA championships right now. They're
Right.
playing the team.
I'm going to put that as your vote, all in,
All
every
in.
single one.
Okay. Okay. All right,
All
let's move
right,
on.
appropriations.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
All right.
Transfers.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
All right.
No advances, no repayments, requisitions.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
All right.
Travel.
Second.
So moved.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
All in
You know, I have one
again.
responsibility to second, and I can't get that
We're
right.
usually waiting for you. Now
I'm
you're jumping the
usually
gun. You gotta
waiting. Now I'm
just relax
early.
a little bit.
Okay.
Take it easy, man.
I was up late last night, so I have an excuse.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Aye.
Bills.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
All right.
Under the Commissioners, authorize various personnel actions as indicated on the summary sheet for employees within jurisdiction of Lorain County Commissioners.
We do have the personnel summary sheet, and there's only one item on here, so I am going to move for approval.
Second.
Discussion, Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
Did you have a chance to
Aye.
look at that, Matt? Did you see it? Okay. You want to sign? Thanks.
Approve and waive the reading of the minutes of June 3rd.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kalo.
All right.
Consolidating the 2 bond anticipation notes issues into a consolidated bond anticipation note issue in amount not to exceed $4,765,000 and establish terms of such consolidated issue of $2,240,000 Series 2015 capital improvements and $2,525,000 sanitary and sewer improvement notes for Redfern.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
All right.
Under Board of Elections, advertise for bids for replacement of the roof units RTU 1 through 6. Notice to be in the Chronicle on June 15th and 22nd. Open at 2 p.m. on July 7th in Room D, and mandatory pre-bid at 9:30 on June 30th.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
All right.
Advertise bids for parking lot concrete repairs at the Board of Elections. Notice to be in the Journal on June 15th and 22nd. Open at 2:30 p.m. on July 7th in Room D, and mandatory pre-bid at 9 a.m. on June 30th.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
All right.
Under Developmental Disabilities, consenting to the Murray Ridge Corporation sublease for 38588 Liberty Lane, Carlisle Township.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
All right.
Under Job and Family, authorized purchase service agreement with Dunbar Armored Inc., Cleveland, to provide armored car courier service for the pickup and delivery of cash and checks for CSEA effective September 1st, 2015 through August 31st, 2016, at a cost of $365.01 per month, plus miscellaneous fees if incurred. Authorized director to execute amend for changes in programming content or increase on behalf of the board with prosecutor's approval as to form.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
All right.
Under the engineer, approve and enter an engineering service contract with K. McCartney and Associates Mansfield in the amount of $48,000 for lateral televising system analysis Phase 1 project in Ean Home subdivision, Ean Township, to be paid from account sanitary O&M professional services.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Authorize payment to engineering concrete structures in the amount of $19,000 for material and labor furnished on Chamberlain Road Bridge 0210, Grafton Township. This is due to the mechanics lien filed against Eclipse Company LLC Chagrin, who was awarded said project the amount of $370,454.40, which is complete.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Advertise bids for Blanche Avenue Bridge 0032 replacement of Fuller Road Bridge 0069 deck replacement. Notice to be in the Chronicle on June 12th and 19th and open at 2 p.m. on July 1st in room E.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla.
Aye.
Mr. Innes.
Commissioner, I do need a very short executive session to discuss authorizing taking some enforcement action on violation of our erosion and sediment control things. And I do want to mention a short thing about which technically is a property sale regarding an easement.
Okay.
Commissioners report.
I just want to thank everyone that participated in the Goodwill donation drive that we had. Job and Family Services did really good. They had like 14 boxes that they have to go pick up. I actually didn't get to my closets even, so I have to do mine on a different day, but thank you for all those who participated. And other than that, I had a busy week, but really don't have a report per se. So, Commissioner Kalo?
Yep. Solid Waste Policy Committee had their monthly meeting. We had our public hearing on our new 5-year solid waste plan. There were no negative comments. There were actually no comments. Nobody showed up for a public hearing. But it did pass unanimously from the policy committee, so it will be going out to all of the jurisdictions within the county for approval. As you're aware, it has to be passed by Lorain County Commissioners. City of Lorain must approve it also because they hold veto power, and then 60% of the rest of the county. So we hope to have that back by September at the latest to go to the EPA so we can move forward on that plan. It has a lot of new projects in it, recycling glass, increased yard waste, talking about our organics facility. So it's a good meeting. Board of Revision met this morning. Since I sat on it last year when we had the decision in regard to NRG Power Midwest, the power company, and Avon Lake asking for a reduction, State Board of Appeals, Tax Appeals sent it back down to us. We had to meet once again, going over the evidence as was presented before. The board unanimously declined the property tax reduction. Also, congratulations to American Pharoah, the first Triple Crown winner in almost 40 years since affirmed. So congratulations and go Cavs. 2-1.
So was my horse.
It was your horse? It was everybody's horse.
I picked
There's
it.
like $4 million in tickets, $2 tickets out there that nobody has turned in.
Wow.
Wow.
I actually hit the trifecta.
Did you?
Yes.
Good for you. Commissioner
End of my
Lundy?
report.
Yeah, well, it was a productive week. Had a chance to sit down with Chase Rittenauer, the mayor of Lorain, and I got to tell you, the city of Lorain is in good hands under the direction and leadership of Mayor Rittenauer. Really enjoy working with him. Also had the opportunity to attend a special reception that was held for the going away or retirement of Superintendent Paul Rigda with Elyria City Schools. Always enjoyed working with Paul in his term as superintendent when I was serving in Columbus as a state representative. Very passionate about the kids and public education, and also presented a commendation from the commissioners to not only Superintendent Rigda, but Tom Jama, who is coming in as a new superintendent for Elyria City Schools, and very excited to have the schools under his leadership. And as I said, we presented commendations from the Board of Commissioners to both of them. Also had a chance to attend the Lorain County Labor Agency breakfast the other morning. They're undergoing some changes, but the Labor Agency plays a very important role helping lots of families through tough times. And also congratulations to the Grit Squad, 2 down and 2 to go.
Thank you.
Next Tuesday, is it next Tuesday? Yes. At 9:30, you guys are going to view the deer run in Eaton Township for the vacation request. And then we sent a proclamation over to Job and Family Services for World Elder Abuse Day on June 15th. Board correspondence?
I move the reading be waived.
Second.
Discussion. Ms. Kowski?
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
Public comment?
Anybody wishing to address the board this morning? Seeing none, I move that we go into executive session as outlined by the Assistant County Prosecutor.
Second.
Ms. Kowski?
Aye.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Mr. Kayla?
Aye.
This has been a broadcast of the recent Lorain County Commissioners' General Meeting. Unless otherwise announced, meetings are held Wednesday morning at 9:30 at the Administration Building, 226 Middle Avenue, 4th floor, downtown Elyria. These are public meetings, and you are invited to attend. Agendas are posted prior to the meeting at www.loraincounty.us. Click on Departments to see the Commissioners page, then click on View Agenda for a printable copy of the agenda.